You probably don't have to look very far to find someone texting or emailing on a phone. The technology is sweeping society, but it's sending some people to the doctor with what's being called Blackberry thumb.
Here's a follow-up from an engineer at Biomet.
Ben Brunner is a distributor with Biomet Spine.
We spend a fair amount of time in surgery if we're not driving. We cover Indiana and part of Michigan, so there's a fair bit of travel involved.
With all that time in the OR and on the road,
My office is my car for the most part.
which means his computer becomes his Blackberry.
I don't know how I do my job without it, to be honest with you. We spend a fair bit of time on the Blackberry, and you can get a lot accomplished in a short period of time.
Even during our 15-minute interview,
This is O&E calling right now.
he got 7 messages. Every day, Ben works with a team of 15 people via the cell phone,
Has given us the ability to really be in 4 or 5 different places at the same time.
holding multiple conversations,
Texting, emailing, scheduling, using the calendar.
with thumbs typing at speeds that would give typists a run for their money.
I'm almost as fast on this as I can on a keyboard.
But all that clicking and scrolling brought Ben an unexpected bump in the road.
It was right in this area here on the top of my wrist. And any time I would move my thumb, really in any direction, or move my wrist like this, it felt like a very tight rubber band. It was just extremely painful, and it got worse and worse. And I kept thinking, what is going on?
So Ben asked Dr. Ward Hamlet at Orthopedics Northeast, and he knew exactly what was going on.
With the Blackberry and texting devices, we'll see a lot of tendinitis right here in the thumb.
Tendinitis that's been coined Blackberry thumb.
Oh, it was embarrassing.
But Ben isn't alone.
We definitely are seeing patients that are getting symptoms from texting and using the Blackberries and the other devices that are out there. So it's something that's real.
Here's what's happening. When people use their phones and thumbs so much for a long time, it creates a lot of friction and heat with the tendon.
If that energy can't dissipate, it will cause a bit of swelling. And if that swelling continues, then you get in a vicious cycle.
The best cure for Blackberry thumb? Rest it.
It's hard to get people to use it, not at all.
If just taking a break from the Blackberry isn't enough, some people might have a splint made. This would be heated and molded around the area that hurts to make sure the thumb doesn't move.
You could still use the thumb a little bit.
As for Ben, after a week with a brace and a cortisone shot to help with the inflammation, his thumbs are as good as new.
No problems, no reoccurrences.
But if the pain pops back up, Ben's not putting down the Blackberry.
I would probably go see him for an injection because it would be difficult for me to do my job without it.
We do want to point out that this can happen from any wireless device, not just Blackberries. The texting tendinitis mainly happens in adults and not teens and kids because they heal much more quickly than adults. Best thing to remember, if it hurts, put the phone down for a while.